How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. We're going to do a really quick video on Cardano, and I'm just going to deep dive on some historic price action, and it may actually explain where we are currently. So I'll kick off by saying if Bitcoin drops sub 30, just to within the 29,000 range, then we're going to be looking at a Cardano that's going to come back to circa 70 cents. That's worst case scenario, but it is something that's on the table. So what's just happened with Cardano, and this has happened within the last few hours, we've wicked back to our April low at circa 90 to 91 cents. And as such, I've put in a little support resistance channel here, which as long as we're within or above, we can remain bullish on Cardano. And essentially what we're looking at is the low that was put in April 21 and the low that was the repeated low that was put in just now, and where we've got sort of like historic support, which has also acted as resistance at circa 120, 121. So that's the channel. I think that's the channel where we need to either maintain or be above, or we are going to go back to 70 cents. So let's just jump into the hourly and see what's going on. And as you can see, I'm just going to remove the volume. As you can see, we wicked back down to 91.7, and now we're making a little run. So fingers crossed, we've managed to break above the 121 zone, hold above, and I expect we'd consolidate within 120 and 148, because that is a really significant resistance for us now, because it's acted as true support through the test of time. And as you can see, you know, we've had that as a bounce point on a few occasions. Once we're below, we don't want to stay there, so we try and get back above. But we are following suit with Bitcoin, with Cardano, even though this is a really strong standalone project. So it does look like Cardano is doing everything in its power to move back above the 120. But again, we don't want it to move too quickly, because the quicker things rise, the stronger they fall. So some nice steady momentum to get us back above 120 would be appreciated here. And I expect it will look something like this. And then we're going to hold this area between the two. Make of the sketch what you will, but I think that once we manage to get above and hold 120, as long as Bitcoin stays above 30,000 and doesn't wick into the 29s, we should be strong to hold this position. We may hold it for a few days, we may hold it for a month, we may hold it for 2 months, but as long as we're not wicking lower than 91 cents again, and holding above 120, we're strong for continuation. And then we can talk about what could happen once we break 1.4 and also 1.6. Like I say, guys, if we do follow suit with Bitcoin and go lower, then we're looking at 70 cents. If we wick below 91, it's inevitable, in my opinion, and that is probably the only financial advice I'll give you in this video. That if we do wick below 91, we're going to wick back to 70. So one to watch, as with most of the market right now. Yeah, it's looking good compared to most, but again, it does follow suit strongly with Bitcoin. And yeah, if you've got a position open, I would consider letting it run until we fall below sub 90. If we lose 90 full stop, we're coming back to 70, possibly lower. So that's all from me. Please remember to like and subscribe, and yeah, you'll stay up to date with all the most honest and transparent crypto news on the internet. Take care.